I am back, you guys. Look at all the ones that I cut off. I cut off of this one, and now it's all haircut. I got a haircut. This one, a little bit of a haircut. And they used to be like that, but a little more straggly. These ones aren't red, but that last one was very straggly. So I got all that. And I also already, where's the other one that I just did? Where did I put it? I have such a bad memory where I just put things. All right, so I just put that one. Where did I put it? Is that in the bathroom? Where did I set it? I put it. Oh, now I remember where I put it. Short-term memory loss. Okay, so I just did this one because these were the ones that were braided. So I just wanted to keep them together, and I just put it in this big, long thing. See how they're all braided? So hopefully they just root like that, and this will be like a full plant already when it starts. And then I do want to plant these ones, and then I also want to plant those other arrowheads, and yeah, that's what that one is. And so let's do this. So I have cut them all off. Now I got to put them all in water. I got my little dishes of water here. My kitty wants to help. So it's one of those days we just do relaxing things because like my skin is healing. So that's what we're doing today. Yes. Yeah, there she is. She wants to be involved all the time. She's got her toy here. She loves these toys. There you go. Go get it. Anyways, let me get this set up here. Okay, silly kitty. Come on. Over there. Oh. I'm just going to cover myself because I got a skirt on. So cover myself so I don't moan, you guys. So we're going to do all them. But welcome, everyone. All right. So we're just going to cut. And this is where I put the extra cuttings. She's got this like plastic container, and she zooms it around the floor. It's like a cake topper. And she's got the toy in there. And yeah, she's zooming it around. She just brought it over. That's what she's doing. Yeah, she always wants to play. Get it, get it. I'm glad she's so playful. But anyways, we got to get this done. Hey, welcome. All right, let's go. Let's get this get them all in here. All right. Hopefully the kitty doesn't come in here and just like. Let's pull this over here. Oh, I cut a lot of them. This is like a lot of plants. This is only like a third of it, or whatever. I got a lot to do. So I got a lot to do. I'm only going to do one plant. Like I'm not doing any of the other ones right now. This is just going to be one of those things that I do while my skin is healing, and then yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to leave this whole top for one plant, but I cut that one off because it was kind of like, weird. And then there was like a one missing, so that would be good to like. And then I got this here where I'm going to cut the cuttings into so the kitty don't get them. I'm going to cut an extra leaf on this one. Maybe 2 extra leaves, yeah. And then we're just going to put it like this. You got to cut it on an angle. And you can just put these in the dirt, but it will take longer for them to do well if you do that. So I think propagating is the proper way. But now this top one doesn't really look this leaf here doesn't really look that good. So I am going to just cut that one off. Listen, kitty. And these ones down here, they're pretty leaves, but they're going to have to be individual leaves because the way they are shaped. So I'm just going to cut beside them, right beside the nodes. And also kind of cut on an angle. So you can plant these like that too. So I got like different little jars here where I put the different sizes. This is going to be a pretty plant. Like when they're, I can see when they're shaped a certain way, they're going to be nice looking plants. Actually, this one, actually I want to cut it right there. And then I want to cut these two leaves off. We do have lots, so. And I got to cut that leaf off. It's kind of weird. So, yeah. That's better. Yeah, if you don't got plants and you need some plants, come see me. I got lots. So we got lots of plants. They're very abundant plant. This one is, and you can also like vine them around your house. I'm just gonna cut that top leaf off because it looked weird. And I'm trying not to make too many by like cutting them all individually. So they say about 2 or 3 nodes, you'll get a good root. That's what I always go by, is depending on how the root looks, give them a little extra root if it needs to. And I'm going to cut, and also the look, because they can grow weird if they have a weird look to begin with. So I'm going to cut an extra leaf here because there's like a bunch of them that are just going downwards. And I'm going to cut a couple of them off. And hopefully the leaf will just go back up. Thank you. Yeah, I've grown them like the last 7 years. Well, last 5 years. I've really focused on my plants a lot. And they help me heal. They've done their job too. They're helping me heal. And like the days where you're not feeling good or your body isn't letting you do the things you want to do, that's a good day to nurture your plants. And it's not something that you have to be rushed through or anything. So it kind of gives you something to do if you're like me. And come on, away from the camera, come on. If you're somebody that doesn't like to just like sit around, I do nothing with my hands. So even if I have to sit around, I still like to do something with my hands. Oh, this one here is a very luscious one because it's got it's got like a lot of very thick stem. So this is gonna have to cut this one in sections. So it's gonna be the bottoms. I'm gonna give it about 3 leaves. Oh, look at that nice one. Give it about 3 leaves to start with. You can also bunch a bunch of them together and then put an elastic around them, and then it holds them together better in the rooting jars or something like that. So I hate cutting off nice leaves, but you have to do that to get the rooting that you want. So again, we're gonna do 3 leaves here. Come on, kitty. Move out of the way. She's being a brat. It's so hard to do things with her. Come on. She wants to play all the time. even though the top leaf is kind of cut, but it's okay. So here's another little plant. Like these are nice. If you're just starting out, that's like the perfect plant for you. Is a couple of these in a pot. It would look very nice. And these can be arranged in very beautiful ways. I don't like when they have this little curl like that where I want to root it. So I'm going to cut that leaf off. And we're going to leave this one like that, like a little candy cane, huh? And then we're just rooting them in now. And then once they all rooted, so when you plant them, it's when they start looking really pretty is when you plant them. And maybe a little bit farther away so you guys can see where I'm putting them. Might have to put the longer ones in this bigger jar. Yeah, the bigger jar is working better. Bigger jar works better, for sure. Okay. Okay, this one is being a weirdo too. Like it's being, hey, stop drinking the water. I'm gonna have to cut a couple of them because this is all too curly. The kitty cat's being a brat. So yeah, sometimes the bigger jars, like like a mason jar, even to do the rooting. Listen, kitty, Mama's gonna be here for a while. Mama's working. Stop interrupting. She's like a little kid. They got food, everything. She don't need nothing. So this one's gonna be 2 plants. Hey, everybody, I so appreciate y'all. And now she's attacking my leg. She's my feisty phoenix. She's my little you guys, she's attacking me. I ain't kidding when I say that, like, she don't let me do nothing. She thinks I'm her toy. You gonna be nice to Mom? Be nice. I don't know what's more fun, watching her attack me or watch my plants. Let's put it like this so you guys can see it. She's being funny. Okay, we're back at it. Okay, like I said, I was going to cut it right there. Ow! Don't bite me. Don't bite. That's like, I've got like, this is like work because like I got so many of them and that's just one plant. That's just one plant that I got, like that I've got all of these from this whole. I'll show you guys again. All of these, this whole bowl full of. You're getting rough. You're starting to get rough with me. I swear she's like part wildcat. She is from outside. Ow! She was born outside. Listen, you. She gives me kisses after she bites my leg. It's funny. You nice. You be nice to Mom. Ow! She's part feral cat. She is totally different than the other one. The other one's so delicate and gentle. total house cat, not this one. Ow. I should take her outside, cool her down a little bit. Ow. Take you outside? She hasn't been outside in a couple months. She's grown so much, though. She was so tiny when I first got her. That is a lot of plants, eh? All right, yeah, I'm distracted again. I'm distracted again because my cat is attacking me. I gotta stay focused. Focused on the plants here. You gotta get them done. Oh, there's one. This one's kind of like a marble one. Yeah, a lot of them are marble, and then there's some green potos. And then there's some light marble potos, which I did propagate yesterday. Listen, Linda, stop biting me. No, her name is not Linda. I just called her that. Listen, Linda, don't bite mom no more. I'll call you Linda instead of Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix totally suits her though. Like, you know, like a Phoenix rising. Yep. She, as soon as she came into my life, she was a wild child. From the get-go, she was a wild child. And yeah, she don't take no shit. She is funny. But she's the opposite. Like Sage likes to be lifted up high. Phoenix, not so much. Sage likes it. She likes to be picked up and like she's like chilling on a log, you know, and then like just lift it up. She likes to be lifted up like that. But she knows that she's safe with me. She never ever she's never scared when I do it. Ever. Ever. She's not scared. She's very comfortable with me doing that to her. Yeah. Do you think we'll get through this? Oh, look at that. I'm gonna have to cut right there because look at that. The top leaf, that one's wrecked. That one's kind of wrecked. So I'm gonna have to cut those 3 leaves off, where I'm gonna have to cut it off as the stem. Like where we're gonna root them. We're gonna cut off that leaf at the bottom, that one, and that one. Actually, so we're gonna cut it off there. And this one, it does look very healthy, and there's another one, so this is gonna be a new plant too. And yeah, this one here is like kind of like one of those strong kind of vines. Did I miss anything? You love plants so much. Me too. I'm glad you like plants, Sophie. And thank you. And saying that the dog, kitty cats are cute. They are. They are my little sweethearts. So this one here, see how there's one missing? And so with this one, I think I'm just gonna make it an individual because these are huge leaves. Like look how the size of these leaves, they're huge. So they're gonna go into the small. And they're gonna be just individual ones. And same with this one. Some people like to start their plants small, and some people like to have their plants already have like lots of growth on them when they buy them, right? So then this way people have option if they want to buy a plant from me. They can get one that's already, you know, got quite a bit of growth, or they can get one that is just starting out. Obviously, there's going to be, you know, price difference. And I was thinking of just selling like, so many cuttings for like $1 or something like that. I don't know, maybe like, you know, um, I don't know how many. I have to figure that out, I guess. So here's another long one. So I mean, these once you get a plant, you only if you only like one kind, like you only need to get one plant. But if you like different kinds, you can get the different ones. But there's a lot that goes to back to the earth. All these cuttings, all these. You could probably make a basket with them or something. I don't know. You could probably do something like that. But I just come on here and see like anybody, I'm making myself available if anybody wanted to chat. I know sometimes people like around this time of the year they just get bored and stuff too. And there's not a lot going on YouTube, so much AI crap, and I'm just sick of it. I'm over the AI stuff. Like I'm over it already. Never was really with it, just because it's messing up everything. It's messing up natural functions on shit. Because like I never had so many issues with stuff on my computer since AI came around. Never had no issues. Now everything's getting messed up. Now, of course, they target like the Gen Zers, right? Because they think we're dumb when it comes to computers. No, we actually were the first ones to use the computers. Or Gen Xers? Not Gen Zers, Gen Xers. Gen Xers. I don't even really go with those terms. I just know that I'm old school a little bit, so that's all I'll say. I'll just call it old school. Old school. I'm still like a human. I like to be a human still. And yeah, and maybe YouTube will be for humans anymore. For a while, it won't be YouTube anymore. It will be BotTube, RobotTube. Yeah, it should just change the name by then. People, humans don't get noticed anymore, or the algorithm because the algorithm is controlled by the AI anyway. So they're gonna choose the AI videos over our videos anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be people that really want to watch the real people. They're gonna have to subscribe and make sure your notifications are on so that you can connect with people. Human connection is important because what's happening right now is a lot of people are being brainwashed by all that AI because it makes things easier and easier for people, and eventually be so dependent on that just created a whole generation of dumb people because everything was easy, just access, easy to just get something else to do it for you, not do it yourself. Like when I went to school, we had to learn a timetable. We had to learn that, and we didn't have calculators, and that was just like in the 90s that changed. Like everything. People could use calculators to do the math at school and all that, but did it really help them or hurt them? Did it really help the generation or did it really hurt the generation, right? I think it hurt the generation because people just start being so dependent on machine, you know. And then when we don't physically do things, then our bodies don't move this. We don't move this muscle or that muscle anymore, and that muscle. That's how they get you weak, you know. That's why it's important to nurture yourself. And I'm just rambling on, talking things that just really come to my mind. Take whatever like you feel like, take it how you want. I mean, I should say, take it how you want it. This is how I feel about it. My thoughts on it, on things that are going on. Like, I mean, it's it's good to be like to have some of that, but it's also not at the same time. And sometimes you just like can't beat them, join them, right? Like, a lot of people are gonna be like that. Can't beat them, join them. I mean, it's weird on the top how it grew like that. This growing one out there. I wish I wouldn't have done so much. I wish I'd have just cut like a little bit at a time. But I was making a video, and so I don't know if I'll post it anytime soon. But I just made a video of it too, instead of just going live. I did make a video of just cutting the whole thing down. That was kind of cool to make a video of. Look how long this one is. Like, nobody in here. Nobody. Nobody. Yeah, I know. Everybody wants me to go back to the readings, do the readings. I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I just got to be in a better mood, happier mood. I'm in a happy mood, but not that happy. I mean, because I'm like still sore. My body's sore. When my body's sore, I cannot be very happy. Happy, want to be happy, but when you're in pain, you can't always be happy. But I try not to project anything. I don't like people that project. I really do. I really would like to go visit a friend that's sick with cancer, and she's far away, 3 hour drive, but I don't have a car. And I'd like to go and support her and be there with her for a day or two. But can't always be where you want to be or do what you want to do. But at least nowadays we still can connect with people over like Wi-Fi. I mean, like video calling, whatever. But some people, if they're sick, they don't want to be on video call. They rather just have somebody really come over and visit. Sure. It's hard when you can't do that for somebody. Go visit them. I don't like being on the. I don't like being on video calls either too much. You know what I mean? But that's the only way to talk to someone. I guess that's the only way. Then I'll accept it before nothing. You know what I mean? Well, you have no choice but to accept it. You can either accept it or you don't. It's still gonna happen. Oh, finally, somebody came in that knows who I am. Hey, JB. Hope you're having a good day. Will already came and seen the other live. He was already in my other live when I went outside earlier. Will's probably gone to bed already. I just got a lot of plants here, JB. Lots of plants that I'm doing. My knight in shining armor better like get me a greenhouse or something. My knight in shining armor better come with a greenhouse. After all the shit I went through with all the frogs. The frogs in my life. Well, the frogs still teach you lessons, you know what I mean? Well, we're waiting for a Prince Charming. Not just charming, but actual, like, you know. Actually, I don't want Prince Charming because you know what? Charmers are like snakes, you know, like, I mean, they're snaky. They're like, you know, they charm you to get what they want, and then they ghost you when they're being confronted with the truth, you know, and held accountable for their action. That's when they run. And I don't want one of those again. Not trying to manifest that. And at first you think it's the Medicaid, it's the drugs they're on that's got to be making that person like that. And then you meet somebody else that is not on those drugs, but they act the same way. So it's got to be a personality. It's got to be a personality trait. Just saying. Yeah, I have I have hard time with what I've seen, like understanding the logic of it, fathom it. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe I should just like um maybe I should just cut them all one way. Dang, there's a lot here, you guys. My leg is falling asleep too. Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff going on here. All of this shenanigans. That's just a big strain. And this one's a weird one. A weird one. I should make some food. Who needs to eat though? We're like, nah, just fast some more. Fasting. Let's just fast. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to fast. Well, maybe my skin needs that. Maybe my skin needs fasting. Because the stuff that we eat is a lot of it's garbage. A lot of it is, and it's not because we want to eat that. It's because that's all there is to eat. Is garbage. Nothing's really more. I've had the fake cabbage. You know, they say that there's fake vegetables out there. All that. Well, I've had the fake cabbage. I've had it. I couldn't. There was no way that you could even chew it enough to eat it. Like that was how bad it was. Kitty cat must have went and lay down. She's done her zooming around here. She was zooming and biting me. Yeah, I had kitty cat biting me and everything. This one here is really full already, guys. I'll show you in a minute. Let's do a couple more. Let's get it done. You get on the beautiful plains. Well, this one here is kind of in a way. It's kind of getting caught up in it. A little bit. Little bit. I want to leave some of them as longer plants. But I'm going to have to get more mason jars because that's way better. I'm going to have to change where I put them. Oh, stop getting attached to each other here. I was going to make pizza pockets. I did see the recipe last night very late at night. So I'm like, no, I don't want to see it late at night because I was talking about it and then I may have looked it up actually. May have looked it up. But you have to like, oh, look at that one. I was going to cut that one off. Cut off there. Cut that one off. That's a beautiful leaf. I just want to cut that off as a single one. Oh, I hear tractor. It's like dark already. Somebody's driving a tractor in the dark. My back is hurting from sitting here already too. Because I feel stiff because I haven't done my stretching and yoga and all that good stuff. I haven't done it because my skin, obviously. And I hate repeating myself, but that's the truth. It's the truth. Now these ones I'm gonna have to just cut as individual ones because I lost one there, so cut that off there. Cut this off here. There. Like, I mean, these, like, if I took a break, these are not gonna, they're not gonna, like, die. They are very resilient plants, so I don't have to all do them all at once, but I should. I could just go put them in some water, too. Let them just soak in the tub or something. Or in the sink, or in, I don't know. Just put the bowl right in there. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to be doing this. My back is killing me right now. Sitting here like this. And then I'm going to end up wasting a lot more leaves because I'm just going to want to get it done. I'm just going to cut them all. Cut all the beautiful leaves. You know what? I am going to take a break. And then I'll just do them later after. Like without coming live. But you guys get the idea of what I'm doing. And like I said, you don't have to do it all at once. Like you can take a break. Did my digestive system survive the gay fake plastic cabbage? I couldn't eat it. I couldn't swallow it. I couldn't chew it up enough to like swallow it. Yeah, it was purple cabbage too. So this is all we got done already. And that's all the cutting that's going to garbage. And this is what's left. Not much now. You can actually fit it all in one bowl now. This one actually you can cut off. Where's my scissor now? Am I sitting on it? Oh no, it's right there. But you can actually cut this. You know, do you remember JB what my place looked like when I first started like 7 years ago? There was not this many plants. They were all tiny. Remember all of these plants? They were all like little plants. I still got video footage from back then, you know. I still got video footage from back then. It's hilarious. That I wanted to do that, like, you know, grow plants in a place where it's you don't get a lot of the nice sun because those windows are just the afternoon sun. You don't get the morning sun in here. And my son ended up getting me a grow light. I used that one for a few years until that one gave out. And then I got myself another one. And that's what I got now. I would like to get another one, another grow light. And I'd like to take like a computer course. That's what I'd like to do, is take a computer course on how to I'm just cutting off the extra stems because they don't need to be there. Let's look at the long stem with nothing on it. Look at this one. Look at all this without, that's why I cut them, because they needed it. Because there's a lot of like no growth at all, where it's lost its leaves. Here's another one. Cut that one. Look at that. It's got like 2 leaves. And then it's got like no leaves for a long time, and then it's got more down there. Oh wow, look at this one, literally. It got like 2 leaves. I guess maybe I can get it done, maybe because like, so cut that there, cut that there, and then cut this one. Oh, I'm horizontally. These 2. Hopefully the kitty doesn't come in here and play with those, because I don't want her chewing those or anything, put them in her mouth. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do them. I'm not gonna do them all because, oh, there were some that were still braided, kind of. There's another one that just needs to be cut right there. And then right about there, maybe give it 2 chances to get a root. Well, yeah, there's going to be quite a few plants just from that one plant that have come out of this. And there's like another one that's basically got a lot of stem and they don't always look very pretty when you're trying to root them. It's got like a lot of extra stem too. Just that extra stem can really like also just take a lot of the nutrients from the rest of the plant. Hey Remiel, how's it going? Long time no see. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. right, these ones are going to go into this bowl, and I'm taking a break. We'll do these later. Okay, I'll do that one because that one I don't want. Oh yeah, I keep moving my camera in a weird way. Save the stems for stock, I bet. Kind of stock. No, like these stems, they don't. Well, I guess you could do what you may call it. Go put them. Just go put them in the garden, and let it. What do you call it? Make compost out of it. You can make compost out of it. Recycle plants, yeah, for recycling. I mean, for nice soil mixture. You'll get nice soil mixture from it. That one had that one on there. Yeah, if you don't have a node, if you don't have that on there, just the leaf will not grow. So in case some people think that just the leaf will grow. No, you cut the leaf off, the node off, it will not grow. Almost look professional over here. I'm just kidding. I'm a professional plant tender, tending to my plants. My house plants, my money plant. They're supposed to be money plants. You know why they're called money plants? Because they multiply so much. Like if you sold them, you would, you would make your money back if you just like did propagation, even sold small plants. But you got to have like a proper outlet for that stuff, right? You need to have a proper outlet for that. Nobody wants to go up to a store inside of a second floor apartment. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to go up there and see what's in store. I've already thought about like setting it up like a little store in here, and if people come over, nobody comes over, so like nothing's gonna get sold. Like all that stuff is set up, nobody comes over, so nobody wants to go up in a second floor apartment to go to a store. It's just not. I'd love to live like on a like main street on a storefront. That'd be cool. I would totally love to do that. Like live in the back and then have my store in the front. Yeah. That's what I would like. And then I have my store so full of plants that I'm always around green too. Fruit or just plants? No, I'd have maybe a little diner too, with my baked goods, coffee, stuff like that. Homemade fresh juice, maybe fresh squeezed juice. We could do that. We could do like a fresh squeezed juicing because I have a juicer. You know what I mean? Like I like juicing, and we could have like fresh squeezed juice right there where we are. I mean, whenever you come to my little diner. Yeah, I can dream. Right now in this world, we're just trying to all survive. But it's kind of like something that would be something I'd love to have, like a little diner, a little plant plants, like sale place, my crafts, my plants, and have a little diner where people come and have coffee and eat some of my goodies and cinnamon buns and whatever and cookies and uh and banana bread and zucchini bread and all that good stuff, right? So just come and have coffee. That'd be lovely to have one of those. I would love to have one of those places. Um, just like a calm place, not like all hectic and stuff. Rush hours, done the no, just calm, cool, and collective. Mm, thanks. Cheers. Cheers, run me all. I just don't know where I'm gonna put all these cuttings now. I do have another shelf. I could set that shelf up in that other room. Like I do have another shelf here in this closet. This shelf right here. I could set that up and then put all the cuttings because what my plan is to do is cut these big plants. Like I just cut this one. And then my plan is also to add more of those plants on the top if any of these are like not looking full on the top, then I'm going to add from the new cuttings back to the plant that is not looking full on the top. But see, like some of the leaves are going yellow here, and I can see that all the time. I can see it right away. But yeah, this one here does look pretty healthy, but I do want a couple long ones because they do cover like that light partly, and I do like that light covered a little bit because I don't like that light directly right to my eyes, hitting my eyes. So I kind of like these, like this one here. I ain't gonna probably cut this one for a while. I know she's kind of looking bare up there, but not hit down here. But I am. This is gonna be a lot of work if I do her because I've already like started trailing her back upwards. So she's starting to trail back up to the other, she's trailing back up in there that way. See how full she is down here? Because I started making the things go up. Now, this one here is still my favorite. Like how full she looks, but she's not long, but she is very full. And she was also planted with other plants that were already in smaller pots for a while. And then they grew in the smaller pots, for instance, like this one. Like she probably came from one of these like type of pots where it already had a big plant. This one here, I am going to have to cut her too because she's starting to get like little straggly looking in parts of her. But she's in a smaller pot, and I don't have very many left in smaller pots because I just want to not have to deal with them in smaller pot. That's too much watering if you do that. Here's another one that's propagating, and these ones were ones that I've braided. I braided them, so they are in there with their braids, and they're going to get roots, and then I'm going to put them in the hanging basket as well. Yes, it is a lot of stuff in here, but this is also not a living room. This is actually a studio, so there's no seating area here. Like there's no like couch. This is not a living room. This is my studio. The only thing that I have to sit on here is my chairs, and I have that bench there. That's just my two chests that are there. Oh, I told you she went to sleep somewhere. She did. She went to sleep on Bob Marley's blanket. So this one here, I can plant this one into an actual plant. But I was thinking of doing hanging plants with these ones too. Just turn them into hanging plants. So I'm going to have to get a couple more of those baskets, the hanging baskets. Don't know where I'm going to put all these right now. I guess I could put them down there, but no, then I have to move all that stuff. There's my little lemon trees still. My little lemon trees. I think they're orange trees, but I don't know. They told me that was lemon trees. And I thought they were orange seeds, but the one I asked the app told me they were lemon. They need to, I don't know what they need. But yeah. This is a little sign I made. For sale. Readings. I didn't put any up there, but I just put the plants for sale, baked goods for sale. I mean, it's not a big sign, but if you were like at a market, you can put that beside your table. And what it is a little table, but one side of it broke. So, like, you can just put it like that, like a sign on an angle. Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you guys yet. My cactus is now the blooms are out. Look at that. Look at that one. Look how pretty. She's blooming. She is blooming. Yeah, that's not her right there. The ones I'm pulling. That's not her, but that one is. She's just a small plant in there. And there's some more. Yeah. Yeah. Now this one, it was growing a lot of leaves all at once. Look at this. It was growing them all at once. And now it's like, oh, well, give me a break. See, like this one that's trying to come out. Like, look at it. So I should probably take that one off. Should probably cut that one off right there. So that one can't come out because it's already burnt. And there's like too many of them trying to come up all at once. But I moved her from like directly under the light to kind of on the side. So to see if that will change the way the leaves are behaving. So we'll see. All right, guys. I don't know where I put these. I don't know where to put them. I guess I could. Let me go. Let's go check the bedroom to see. Maybe we can put them on that shelf, but the kitty cats like to jump up there. And I just put this one's up here. And then, and I found a new hanging thing because I propagated all the arrowheads. So I found another hanging basket. So the plants that I had in the other room got hung up. Truck drivers. Oh yeah, this is not a good idea. I have this up here like this, but they keep knocking it down. There's my little cool thing. I didn't do that. My little setup with those plants. See, the prayer plant is doing better in the lower lights. So I brought her in here. She's doing a lot better. Like all of these need to be cut. That one needs to be cut too. Look at the one. I just put that one in here. Those are my only ones that are not hanging baskets anymore. Those ones. And then there's a few other ones, but most of the potos type of plants are hanging. There's another one. And if I put the water, that's going to fall and then it's going to be like water everywhere. Show. And I've already got this one in here. This happened yesterday. This one happened yesterday. That one happened a couple of weeks ago. I mean, a couple of days ago, not weeks. And it's starting to root. And here's some more. See, I've already got like some cuttings in here. and some cuttings right there. So my bathroom is already kind of full. I guess I could empty that shelf and then just put them all up there. I don't know. It's not enough light. I don't know, guys. I need a place to put all my plants. Well, the only other option is in here. And me moving some stuff around. Or put them up there. Uh-oh. That table's going to have to be redone. Like, this is what it does when it gets a little wet. Don't like that. It's my son's coffee table. I should have put something on top of that. Like this one here needs to be cut too. Like you can tell like this one here's kind of dead. But I've just been letting them grow. Like this one here, just like this one was one that I just planted in here. But I could trim some of those because they were in like rooting. Here's another one. These ones I'm probably gonna keep for a while, like long like that. Anyways, she's sleeping. That's her favorite spot to sleep right there. I guess I can put them on this table right now. For right now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just get them off the floor. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. And this was fun. But I'm just gonna take a break. I'll talk to you guys later. If I do end up making pizza pockets, I'll come back. I will probably record it without being live and actually record a video and make a video of how I make them. So that might be a lot better to get a proper video on cooking. I haven't done one of those in a while. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here. Peace out.